My name is Babette Pepi. I'm the founder and CEO of BakeSpace.com. We were Twist Up 6 show-offs, and I'm really excited about Twist Up 7 coming up. I remember about a week before Twist Up 6, we were really nervous because we didn't have our booth together. We didn't know how we were going to do our presentation. We were a cooking site, and it's like, what are we going to give away? So I thought to sort of help guide some of the Twist Up 7 show-offs and really help you utilize your booth space, give you a couple tips that we got that really helped us. I thought I'd offer some advice. When we first started thinking about our booth, a friend of ours told us some great advice. He said, whatever you do, make sure that your TV is eye level. Now, we took this bookcase from one of my home office. We thought it would be perfect because the TV gets set right up, and when you have the table in front of the bookcase, your table is going to be down in front of you. You're going to be able to put your computer on one side and put your giveaway items on the other side. I would definitely divide the table into two because people are going to be reaching up and grabbing stuff off your table. You don't want them to block your demo station, and you don't want them to block your TV. Your TV should be connected to a DVD player that should be looped on all of your media clips, screenshots, message from the founder. Definitely put that on a loop because you're going to want to literally push play and forget about it. The good news about that is that that's not Wi-Fi dependent, so if for some reason the Wi-Fi doesn't work, you'll be fine. Best investment we ever made. These are actually our business cards from Twist Up. This was about 15 bucks. And what we found was that if you just put on your table an empty fishbowl, you'd be surprised how many people leave their card. What that does is that allows you to not ask people for their business cards. For some reason, they think it's a giveaway, so they'll just put their business card because they'll think they're getting something, which is kind of hysterical, but at the same time, it really helps because you'll go home, a couple days will go by, you'll start going through the business cards, and you'll start realizing, like, oh, this person was there. When we had to think about our giveaway item, we were a cooking site, I don't know how many techies are going to be interested in, like, how home cooks connect, but we realized that there really wasn't anything we could give away that these people would, the attendees would want. I mean, I could give them a spatula, I can give them cupcake mix, I don't know. So we teamed up with a local cupcake shop, and luckily we were the only booth that had food. In fact, Twist Up 6 had no food, so we were definitely very popular. Twist Up 7 will have food though, which will be great. What we did was we parlayed that into a Twitter contest though. This was the best part because we left a little message. Here's our little message. And it says, win a dozen cupcakes from Crumbs Bake Shop. Tweet a photo of the cupcake with this message. BakeSpace, I want to win a dozen Crumbs Bake Shop cupcakes. That's it. And then basically Crumbs Cupcake Shop then picked a winner. Branding, signage. Our biggest signage we had originally I'll put a picture up, but originally on our booth we had letters within the bookshelf, and it was lit from behind that said BakeSpace, which was really fun. And then we went to Kinko's and we got something like this, which was just like a little stand, and then it says BakeSpace with our Twitter handle. Make sure your signage has your Twitter handle, your Facebook fan page, whatever it is, because people will connect this way. If you just have the company name, the likelihood of them connecting right away, probably not that likely. On the day of, you're going to want to arrive early because it's first come, first serve. Don't wait for someone to say, this is the booth you can have. Think about it. You either want to be next to the entrance, you want to be next to the Tech Zulu area where everyone's taking photos, you want to be near the booth that is maybe serving food because that's where all the people are going to go when they want munchies. You're going to also want to bring your own extension cords. They'll have plugs there, but you're really not going to want to, you're only going to be able to plug into like a couple of units. So if you bring an extension cord, you can plug everything in. On the day of, you're going to be focused on your presentation. You're going to be focused on manning your booth. You're going to find that during a lot of panels, people are going to come up to your booth, and all of a sudden you're trying to listen to a panel happening, or you're trying to listen to some of the other show-offs do their presentation, and people are going to walk up to your booth and want to know more about your company, but you don't know if it's somebody who, like, maybe an investor. You don't know if it's a reporter. So what you're going to want to do is you really need to have a couple of people in your booth helping you and working it. They should be able to sort of sift through a conversation and find out, like, is this person a media person? Is this person an investor? Is this person a competition? Is this person just, perusing and it was a guest of a friend? The CEO's time is, there's only so much during the event that you're going to have. So for you to spend 10, 15 minutes talking to someone that you find out at the end, like, has nothing to do with your business, it's going to frustrate you. You're going to be annoyed at yourself. So you really should have there's a system of how somebody talks to you. Someone else should be like the first sort of point person, and then be able to, either navigate that person to you and say, hey, this is somebody who you should be talking to, or get their business card and say that you'll have them connect later. Another thing that we found out was the computers, because it has Wi-Fi and because there are other people who have startups that are attending the event. Do not be surprised if someone walks up to your computer and pulls up their own website and starts to actually demo it. You'd be surprised. People, they will amaze you at what the gall that they have. The presentation, I would say for your presentation that when you start doing your PowerPoint, make sure that when we did our PowerPoint, it was hysterical because I think one of the other show-offs, he had to, someone from, it was Blip FM, I think they had to actually power our presentation for us because we didn't realize we were going to have to do it ourselves. So, I thought, what I thought was going to happen was the laptop was going to be right here, and I was going to be able to do the presentation and be able to see the laptop right here. That is not how this works. It's, well, maybe to a sub 7, but we did not have a podium. There was nothing where I could sort of like look down here, do my presentation, but be able to see the content here so I could go through my slides. I was basically, the slides were this huge screen on my left, and I would look up, and as I would say, you have to say, like, next slide. I mean, that's taking into your time, your 3 minutes. So it's like, you say next slide as fast as possible. You're like, next slide. That is a very stressful situation because you'll get off the stage and you'll be like, what the heck did I just say? Know that all you have to do is inspire people to come and check out your booth. You have to sort of give them an overview of what you offer. You have to tell them what makes you special and tell them why this is a business and where you're going. So if you can do that in 3 minutes, just don't overwhelm them with a lot of the small little details. Think big picture. And, I wish you guys a lot of luck. It's a very exciting time. You have no idea, that how great this will be for the next coming months. This will parlay into some really awesome relationships. It's a great opportunity. And, if you need any more advice or whatever, you're more than welcome. You can find me on Twitter. My username is BakeSpace. And I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. And I wish you a lot of luck. Have a great day.